What's going on, guys? It's Critty. He's back. He blew the dust off the camera. He's back with a brand new wrap. Not really, but I have some insights for you of where this bear market might be finishing. I thought it was about time I jumped back on my channel again as we are approaching some really key levels. And if you're in our community, you would have seen me talk about these over the last few months. So go grab a coffee. This is going to be a short video as always. So let's get into it. So today I'm basically just going to be concentrating on the weekly time frame on the market cycles. So I want to zoom back out to this market cycle here, and I want to show you exactly how I'm building a narrative around this cycle. If you're in the community, you would have seen my charts have pretty much been the same since we've lost the top, right? So I've marked out the lows here of the bear market low back in 2015. And I split into 4 quadrants up to the all-time high. And after the cycle top here was put in, we actually come back down and we retraced 75%. It was even lower, back down to here. But as you can see, this level here was a great spot to be buying, okay? Virtually anywhere under this line here, which is the 50%, would have been a great place to start DCAing. You would have bought Bitcoin, let's just say on average between there was 7.5 grand, and price got up to 67K here. So this is what I'm looking at with this current cycle. So I'm going to draw in this bear market low now through here. I'm going to extend this to the old all-time high like that. And as you can see, the next bear market, we did something very, very similar, right? Again, any kind of buying through here would have been a great spot to be DCAing. Now, if we do the last bull market, draw that in like this, you can see we're quite far away from it, but we are in the DCA zone. Now, I'm not saying that price is going to get down here to $42,000, but looking at the last 2 cycles, it's definitely plausible. The only thing that concerns me now is as far as time goes, we are getting to like the back end of the bull market. And we really want to see that low put in before October. It's now the 14th of June. So there's plenty of time for us to see some kind of pullback like this, and before we can start going back up, right? Now, I don't think that's going to happen right now. I do think on the lower time frames that we are putting in a bit of a pattern here. Bit of a falling wedge, which means nothing in this downtrend, to be honest. Like a falling wedge like this is something you want to see in an uptrend. So usually you want to see like this pattern, like you got price action going like that, and then you've got like this, and then go up. Right now, we've got it coming down, and then it's like this. So it's not really going to be a reversal pattern at this stage, but there's definitely some key levels here as far as diagonals, trend lines go, right? So I've drawn these out, and I'm kind of expecting price to reject here, which it has. One little sleep like that before reversing, and probably take this low here. It would be a gift if we get this get down here. I do think that 50K will defend, right? The other thing I've been looking at too is the VWAP from the bear market low, which I'm just going to draw that in now. We use the anchored VWAP tool here. I'm just going to chuck that in. I've been showcasing this to the guys that this could be a place of support, which it was back here. Chopped around for here, but obviously it was just new. Didn't quite hit it here. But definitely on this lower time frame here, it's definitely acted as support. And what I was telling the guys in the Discord is we kind of have to see this high here taken out. Just draw that in like that, or this one here, for it to change this downtrend, right? And it didn't happen. It just rejected off this trend line here. So from here, this is pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. If we have a look at the yearly value areas as well, just delete all this. I'm going to go back to the 3-day. Where are we? Here we go. You can see we rejected the developing year value area low. And I'm actually pretty interested in this area here, which is which is the previous year value area. So this is 2024 value area here, this box here. So I'm just going to draw this line in here. And that's definitely my next place of interest when price gets down there, right on that, 51,000K. Doesn't mean that it's going to stop there like a doorstop. It could just definitely come like this. But that's something very interesting, because as you can see up here at the value area, the old value area high, that's exactly where we rejected off. So in a nutshell, guys, that's exactly what I've been looking for over the last few months, is just those big key levels where we could look at for potential, reversals. The other thing I just wanted to point out to you guys is we need to find some kind of structure reclaim, right? So some kind of support somewhere. We haven't really seen that yet. This could have been close, but as you can see, we got back above and we didn't really reclaim it. We could, but at the moment, it just looks like we're chopping here to me. So what that kind of looks like, so let's say we do get this level down here, that old value area low, we get price come down here, we maybe build some kind of support here, lose it, reclaim it, and then go. That's what we want to see. And then you could probably draw like a trend line in here, and then the next entry would be is if we get through that, maybe some kind of reclaim, but that will give you more confidence, breaking that trend line that, that things are about to change. Doesn't mean you have to, mark a buy straight away, because you just want to wait for a bit of structure, whether that's a falling wedge or something like that. Or maybe a reclaim of some levels that, build out now here. So that's all on the Bitcoin chart. I'm not going to go in any altcoins at the moment. I'm definitely got a few on the radar, but I'm not interested in getting into any altcoins at the moment until we see Bitcoin bottom. It's not to say that there's going to be, some pumps here and there like we have seen through this whole bear market, but virtually altcoins have just been absolutely screwed for a very long time. So that's not something I want to be personally encouraging people to be getting into. The last chart I will show you is the USD dominance chart. The USDT dominance chart, I should say. Where's that? Right here. So this is the other thing I've been looking at. I'm just going to go back to the weekly time frame. We just have this big range here, right? And I'm expecting, I just need to turn on the RSI. I'm expecting that we do see some kind of move up here. We haven't taken these highs here. A bit of a move up, down, reject, and then we can come back in here and start the next bull run. So anyone that doesn't know anything about this chart, all it is virtually the percentage of USDT that is crypto, right? So at the moment it is 8.65%, right? I didn't think we'll see these levels ever again, just with the narrative on the Bitcoin the last bull run, but obviously I was wrong there. But yeah, to me, if you just look at this as a chart, what we want to be seeing is maybe these highs taken out. We lose this. This is where on the Bitcoin chart, it will be flipped over. So on the Bitcoin chart, it will be like, lose it like this, and then come back in, reclaim, and it'll look like this. And then that will be your entry. That will be, if you were to short this chart, for example, that's where you'll be wanting to take your entry from, right? It's not to say we won't chop here either, but yeah, what we want to see is take out the liquidity here, come back in, and then we can start looking for signs of a downtrend. All right, guys, that's all from me. Make sure you check the link down the bottom. That's our free course. It's not free. It's free at the moment. So if you want to learn more about trading, smash into that. And then, yeah, let me know in the comments how you go with that. All right, guys, Critty's out.